Hey guys, so how's everybody doing? I just got over a cold. Well, it was a viral infection. That's what the hospital told me. I had to take my ass to the hospital because I was so sick I didn't know where it was, but they told me it was a viral infection that came from my job. I work with people with disabilities, so it could have been from the people I take care of or staff just not being extra, sanitized. So basically germs. I got sick because of germs. But I wouldn't project that type of pain on my worst enemy. Like, I'm just so grateful to God that I feel so much better. Like, I still have symptoms of a cold, but the way I felt with that viral infection, that was not nothing to play with. I never experienced that, and I'm just so happy that I got the medication. My insurance covered the medication, and I'm back to normal, and there's no viral infection with me anymore. But yeah, so while I was sick, I'm sorry, I'm like waiting for my aunt. She's taking a test for her driver's license, so I'm like so excited for her. But that's why I'm like looking back and forth like, oh my God, where is she? I want to hear the good news. But while I was sick, it had me to do a lot of thinking. As y'all know, well, if y'all don't know, I love to write, I love to act, and I love music. I love rapping, I love poetry, but I'm a writer before anything. And last night I was watching the NAACP Image Awards, and I was just like blown out my mind, because it's something about the world of entertainment that I absolutely love. And I really don't, it just had me think, like, I really don't want to head in a different profession, and I absolutely hate my job. Like, I really hate my job at this point in my life and my career. I don't want to change my profession and be so caught up and so wrapped up in it that I lose sight of, my dream, and that is to, write and direct and act in movies and TV series. And I know it's extremely hard, and I'm just like going back and forth, like, what am I going to do? How am I going to do this? How am I going to put myself in the forefront so that these agencies or these agents could see me and take me serious? What am I going to do? So I told myself, this is the year 2018, so I want to take myself as serious as I want those talent agents to take me serious. And it's not that I wasn't taking it serious before. I went to school my whole life. I graduated with my bachelor's, graduated with my master's. And I mean, yeah, that's all good. I did it to make my mom proud, but it didn't help me because I'm not getting paid how I'm supposed to be getting paid with my degree, and it's just not something I want to do. But I mean, it is an accomplishment, and I thank God that He gave me the strength and power to accomplish those goals. But my true goal is to become like a really known actress for telling stories, or a known director or writer, whatever. But I want to be in one of those categories. So this year, 2018, I'm just thinking, like, what can I do to beat the odds? It's a lot of people that want to be actors and, all these things. But you really have to ask yourself, like, what makes you different from everybody else? And because I don't know anybody, I have to work even more harder to get noticed by just one person. So I told myself that this year I was gonna write, some more short films. I was gonna write a web series, maybe even my own movie. But right now I'm gonna start with the short films, and I'm gonna enter it inside the film festivals, and see what happens from there. I am excited not only for me, but I'm going to bring other people on board who has the same, you know, similar dream as me, and see what happens. I want to memorize, and that's the one thing with me. Memorization has been a great challenge for me because I'm stressed out a lot. I have a lot of, as we all, some of us have a lot of, you know, things that goes on in our lives, and it's hard to like find that moment that you could just woosah and relax and just only worry about your career and dream. It's so hard to get into that space because, you know, if you have kids, you worry about them first. And I have kids, so I worry about them first. I worry about my mom, who I love so much. I worry about my future, you know, just being a provider is so much that you have to put on your shoulders. And when I say put on your shoulders, I mean, you have no choice. Like, I was a young mom. You know, it's years later now. I had my kid, my first baby, I had him 9 years ago. And my second baby, I had her 5 years ago. So, my life could have been easier. It could have been easier, but life just doesn't go that way for everybody. So you have to work around your kids' schedule. And now that they're just a little bit older, I don't want to, and when I'm saying I'm not saying I to be selfish. I'm saying I because, you know, in order for my kids to be successful and to have the things that they want, their mom has to be okay. I have to make sure that I'm all right. And one thing that I want them to take from me is that no matter what circumstance comes in your life, don't you ever give up. Now, when my kids were younger, I still was doing my dream, but I also was in school because I knew I needed a backup plan just in case, because I couldn't be selfish and say, oh, I'm just going to go with plan A because I had my kids. So I had to have backup plans. So now that they're a little older, I can take more of a risk. But it's still hard because I don't want to fail them. But I also don't want to fail them by giving up. If any moms or dads could understand where I'm coming from. This industry is so damn hard. It's so damn hard. I have done like extras, and you know, I have been in plays, and one day I just woke up and I said, I'm gonna write. I've been doing it since I was younger, but this is the year of the women already. We already know that. So many people have said this is the year of the women, and we need to support each other so much. Like, we need to support each other so damn much because, you know, there are so many talented people out here. And, you know, some of us, we deserve to get seen. We deserve to get recognized. But the way of getting recognized is ultimately up to you. How will you get recognized? How will you get seen? And that's what I said. I'm going to do my short films. I'm going to memorize the monologue so that anybody asks me, you know, what do you have? And I could just, you know, say what I can say my monologue on the spot. But it's hard. It's hard because people are not going to say yes to you all the time. You're going to hear so many no's. And that's going to determine if you're really ambitious about your goal. If you hear 1,000 no's, you just say, all right, I'm going to stop. I'm going to head to Target and I'm going to do what I do. It's over. Or are you going to say, you know what? I heard all no's. But I have so much confidence in myself. I have so much determination in myself that there's a yes waiting for me. There's a yes waiting for me. Somewhere out there, there is a yes with my name on it. I can feel it. I can breathe it. someone is going to see me. Somebody's going to recognize me. Somebody's going to say, yes, there she is. And I'm searching for that yes. I can feel it. And, you know, I'm sorry I'm getting emotional. But if anybody knows me, they know that I wanted this so bad. My whole life. I've done acting classes. I've done all that. Anything, you name it. Besides going to school for acting. No. But I can feel it in my bones that there is something greater out there for me. Not everybody wants this, and that's okay. But I'm claiming my career. I'm claiming my success. I'm claiming a change in me. I'm just claiming 2018 to be my year. My year. My year. So to any actresses and actors or musicians, rappers, anybody with a dream out there, make yourself the standout. Don't follow all the rules all the time. Sometimes to give yourself that creative, what's the word, that pizzazz. Sometimes you have to step out of the box and be you, but finally have the opportunity to be different. Have the opportunity to be different. I don't know how God is going to bless me in the future with my career in acting and telling stories. I don't know how. But I do know that I am going to work my ass off more than I ever have done in my past. And I'm not going to leave this earth without knowing that I tried and I didn't say, what if I tried, and I did, and I conquered. So that's basically all I wanted to say. I didn't mean to get so freaking emotional with you guys. I just, when it comes to dreams, you only have one life to live. If you believe in yourself hard enough, anything is possible. So please follow me and, you know, comment, like, subscribe, share. Follow my journey on getting to the peak of my career. You know, one day I want to look back at these videos and say, wow, you know, I really had nothing. And I don't. I have nothing. I want to look back and appreciate everything I went through to get to where I'm going to go. And to look back and see, I think I only have 32 followers right now. And to some people, that's a big deal. Like, oh my God, you only have 32 followers. You don't have it. But whoever these 32 followers are, I'm so grateful for y'all, because y'all see me now as me. And when I do conquer my goals and become, you know, who I want to be and where I want to be, y'all are going to be the people that have been there from the beginning. So I just feel, you know, as a community, we should all come together and support people in their dreams. Yeah. So please continue to follow my journey and just leave your comments. What are your dreams? How are you going about them? How are you going to make them happen? What are your steps? What are your goals? And let's just encourage each other. Okay, guys. Happy New Year.